Hello.
The meeting is being recorded.
And welcome to the first episode of this. And I don't know how it's going to go. Bad takes, that's what I'm calling it. Me, I came up with that.
Bad takes.
Aye, because I can already tell there's going to be some bad takes on this.
There's definitely going to be a few bad takes in this.
Yeah, and I'll just claim it. I'm the host. You can. I don't know if you can see my name in the video, but Jonathan Harrison, aka Jono. And I'm just going to go to Duncan because Duncan's got a pizza that needs to be ready in 4 minutes.
Correct.
want to say anything?
Aye. I think him. But you.
I don't know. Just introduce yourself.
Duncan, 23. Currently working at Halfords, trying to make a pizza the now because I'm just saying for fucking work.
I didn't even say my age, but fair play. Right, okay. That's
Duncan,
brilliant.
23, pizza maker.
All right, Adam.
Get me a job with Domino's.
Adam, you go next, mate. Adam, zinger.
And I tell you, Slaney. Right, sorry.
That's Terry Mendes.
Okay. Soft that shambles, lad.
Oh.
Loyal. Flagging all sorts. That'll do me. Thanks very much.
You like kind of cut out halfway through, but fuck it. Right. Fraz, save this intro, man.
Oh, how'd you save that? I mean, we've already been dealt with. We've got a 23-year-old with a pizza in the oven, eh? That's as good as it gets, lads. Well, Fraz, currently watching the fucking Liverpool game. Hoping that they didn't day my Koopman here, man, because that would just be depressing. But my tip's just hit the bar, so it looks like it.
What you got?
I've got Liverpool to win. I think 8 corners or something in the game. Less than 7.5 shots, because there wasn't many in the first tie. Or like shots on target,
Alright. How much? What's the earnings? What's the potential?
Put a wee £2 in it, getting 240 bangers back. Fuck it, if it comes in, like.
I'll take that.
So we'll take that, no problem. Also got an Arcute one that's got about 6 teams on it or something, but I took Bournemouth because they're playing fucking, who is it they're playing tonight? I think it's Peterborough or something like that. Peterborough's like lost their last 4 games and are like bottom of the table. So I took them and
Bournemouth not shite now or not?
Bournemouth's won 4 out of their last 5.
Have they? They only get pumped at the weekend.
I think they're that to be honest, man, but they've won 4 out of their last 5 games.
Adam,
and they're sitting third in the table, man. So I thought, surely Christ they can fucking beat Peterborough, eh?
I was going to say, Adam, you sound a wee bit muffled. Is it because your AirPods are in your hood?
Aye.
That's
because he's trying. There's a wee hoodlum there with his fucking hood up now.
Anyway, right.
You want to put a balaclava on that one?
We went on a wee.
No face, no case.
We went on a wee detergent there with Fraz's cooking. That was fun.
We tangent about my cooking, man. That's never going to come up at this rate.
Right. Okay. I don't know if Duncan said he was away for his pizza or no.
Probably is. 23-year-old away.
This is a shambles already, man. Yeah, right, okay. I'm going to try my best to keep on topic as best I can. Right. I just want to touch over it because everyone's talking about it now. Ukraine. What's happening in Ukraine?
Shambles, lad. It's a shambles.
I want to hear...
Fucking Big Putin's lost the plot, hasn't he?
I was going to say I want to hear people's takes, but Fraz has kicked off. You go, Fraz. Give us your takes on it.
Putin's lost the plot, big man, eh? I mean, he got himself power hungry and he's went, I'm taking back my land, lads. Lived in peace for God knows how long, eh? And he's just decided that he wants it back now. It's a bit mental, but fucking, what can you do? You're just getting there one thing and then all of a sudden this kicks off.
I know. COVID. It looked like COVID was kind of finally calming down for the summer and then boom. World War III, baby.
Getting us all drafted, eh?
You got any take on it? Look like you're ready to get shipped off the roof.
He's ready to jump in, lad.
I've just joined the Ukrainian army, part on that. No face, no case. To be fair, I don't pay attention to most of it.
Get that away.
What is that?
Get that away.
It's because it was in my Jordan Taffy.
See, mate, I've had mine in plain sight in the
sorry.
background.
No, but I don't take much to do with it. So see, to be fair, that stuff happens all the time in it, and I just right out the top of my head.
That's until they start
I
bombing
thought
here.
you were going to say your mug was what you were saying about that there, man. Saying that don't give a shit.
Aye, and then in the bottom there's a wee jobby.
Hey, that's like
it's like I don't.
Mate, that's a clip right there, man. On the bit, there's a wee Joey. Oh, it's young Duncan. Yeah, we were just talking about what's happening in Ukraine, mate. What's your take on it?
Okay, it's shit what's happened to Ukraine, but it's more what I'm looking at. I'm not really looking at it more, but it's like fucking, like how long do you think this is going to last for?
That's what I don't know. Like,
it depends on if he gets what he wants, yeah.
But I don't think Ukraine will ever, unless if he does what he wants, he's going to take it by force, and he's going to like take out half of Ukraine doing it. So it's weird. It's because they're still fighting in Kiev. Like there's like Ukraine, I think, are technically better than Russia, but Russia's got millions and millions to spare, and he's going to start using but he's already started using illegal warfare and that, like the cluster bombs and such. So I don't think
someone
he's
just to take him out, and it's all sorted.
This is a typical daft part of this, eh? It's like, aye. So just get some kind of take him out. If it was me, I'd be like hiding outside the Kremlin.
Did any of you hear what Adam said there, man? You hear what Adam said? You start getting killed. Oh my god! All right. Well,
then it brings me to then the Scotland Ukraine game.
That's what I was just about to say, Duncan. You just do my job for me, mate. Aye, that's what.
Because that's how I'm asking. How long do you think it's going on for? Ukraine should just pull out. Should just drop out.
This is what I was going to ask. Right? Do you think it will be played?
No.
It's already just said it's been postponed till June.
No,
see what I'm not getting is right, is that they can't play an international game, but they can all still go and play in the Premier League and whatever league else they play in. It's just the ones in Ukraine that aren't actually playing football.
The Ukraine League's been suspended for months now, I'm sure.
Aye, but then you've got like wee Zinchenko still playing for City and everything.
Aye, and they think I'll give him a captain's armband because it'll make him feel better.
They're bit by hanging Ukrainian flags for the stands and that, lad.
They've got the Ukraine captain. They've got the colours of Ukraine for the captain's armband now.
Aye, see, pass all that, man. Like, see, like, I know to get into the whole football and the politics and all that, right? But it's they stopped it happening up here. Like the Rangers fans. Oh, they got there by the way, Trent. No, but they stopped it with the Rangers fans and whatever they have. And obviously Celtic have like Palestine and. Do you know what I mean?
Football and politics, it's a touchy subject. It's like one of those things. It's like, do you get involved or do you just kind of stay out
back off and let it happen?
Aye.
But see, the thing is, they try to stop it in it though, because like in the UEFA games and that, if you try and involve politics in a UEFA game, UEFA usually like fine the teams and stuff.
Well,
with such a big thing that's going on,
Spartak Moscow are going to get kicked out of Europa League.
In all fairness, I didn't really agree with teams like that getting like kicked out Europa League and stuff because it's not really their fault. You know what I mean? These teams haven't specifically done anything.
What FIFA done? FIFA took out all the Russian players out of the game. What does that do? That doesn't even do anything, man. It's weird. I don't get that.
It's like the same with a lot of brands and that. A lot of brands are taking their sale out of Russia and that the new day. I think it's just kind of, persuade the Russian people that, it's no right what's going on. They shouldn't be kind of backing them and everything.
But it's mostly
if they back them, then they're going to lose everything that they love.
It's no Russia. It's Putin in the Kremlin. That's what it is. It's no like the majority of Russia. So it's
Putin all right. And his gremlins.
Another thing. Do you think Scotland should let Ukraine through as a good gesture?
No, I wouldn't shite.
No.
I mean, no, just looking at feel like a Scottish person's point of view. But like, just if you were an outsider on that, you'd be saying, well, no, because you've worked that hard to get there in the first place. So why would you just let somebody through?
It should be Ukraine should just drop out. It's no like it's been postponed to June. It's confirmed it's postponed to June. This isn't going to be aired by June. This is still going to be happening in June, and then it'll get to June, and they'll probably want to try and postpone it again. And they've already postponed the Austria and Wales game because that'll get postponed because it's no fair of them playing in the we're having to wait and stuff like that. So that'll get postponed, and then we're waiting on then June. It'll come to June, and I'm sure we're actually meant to be playing them again in UEFA Nations. So I think we're meant to be playing them twice with the UEFA Nations as well. So I think they should just drop out of football until this full thing blows over.
They're obviously not going to win.
It's not going to blow over, but I think they should just pull out.
It's a tough one though.
They can't be seen to drop out of international competition and no other players drop out of their club teams. Do you know what I mean? Like Zinchenko's going to play. Well, he doesn't play every week, but he's going to play.
He's going to play for City.
Aye.
Oh, the guy for Everton as well. I can't remember how you pronounce his name.
He's played like 3 times or something, right? And he got the armband when he played because they felt bad for him. And then it's like I think they're just trying to make him play now because he's Ukrainian.
It's
like
he wasn't a natural like name on the team sheet every week until this happened, and then all of a sudden.
Aye. No.
I'll be honest, I didn't know who he was really until him and Zinchenko had done that thing before the Man City Everton game. I didn't really know of him.
In all fairness, I'd never heard of the boy until then.
See what's even worse about that, right, is the Man City one. As they came out, right, and it's like they had the Ukrainian flag and that, right? But they still had the cheek to put the Puma badge on it and the Man City badge on it. You know what I mean? They didn't just wear a T-shirt with the Ukrainian flag.
They're definitely selling them to the fans. They're 100%. Definitely profiting off it. But right. To just finish off this whole thing is, do you think Scotland can get to the World Cup?
Aye.
If we keep playing our games at Hampden.
Well, we can't play Ukraine away.
No.
Even like playing away as well. But it's no exactly like we're that bad away because we went all the way down to Wembley and fucking gave England that game. Do you know what I mean? We didn't exactly make it easy for them. Everybody thought we were going to go down there and get like pumped basically, but still managed to like keep ourselves in the game.
We were the better team, I'd say. We're the better
I think we had the better chances and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean England had quite a few chances.
Pickford had a good game. He kept England in that, I thought.
I've never understood how he can be so terrible forever, but then he puts on an England shirt and all of a sudden it's just like a beast in goals.
Better players in front of him, well, apart from Maguire, but we'll not talk about that.
We'll not talk about Maguire.
Right, that's sound. That kind of rounds up the Ukraine and how it relates to Scotland and that. Now, going to talk about. I'm assuming there's only really 2 matches we've all kind of focused on, but the weekend matches in the SPL. And we'll start with Rangers v Aberdeen. Fraser, were you at the game?
I was, aye. It is probably one of the most boring games. I feel like not just looking at it as like a Rangers fan, but like if you take a step back and watch it, it's probably one of the most boring games you'll see, or one of the most one-sided games. I can a lot of folk look at it and say Jim Goodwin's a good manager and he's probably a good fit for Aberdeen, but it was just like watching his old St Mirren side. It was 11 men behind the ball, no leaving their own half. It was severely tough to watch. But I suppose when you're going up against teams like that who are in, I mean, to say the new Aberdeen are kind of probably in a relegation battle sitting in 10th.
I don't think that, because there's like 4 points from 10th to 4th, to be fair. So it's a weird one. It's a weird one.
If you look at the way they're playing, they're not exactly like getting any results in there, man.
I agree with that.
Yeah, the other teams around them are pulling results and they're no, but I think that's down to the way they're playing. As I say, it was like watching St Mirren just sitting with 11 men behind the ball and not even trying to attack. I think they had 1 shot in the whole game.
Was it even on target?
It wasn't even on target. So you can't expect to go out and play like that and come away with a result.
I think, to be fair to them, I think were they not missing quite a few of their players? Were they not, like, was a few of their players who were injured in that?
I
Like,
don't really think they were missing that many, to be honest. I mean, the only one that I'd say was starting more regular that I've seen that wasn't in the squad was Brun. Ken Brun has been the only
that's
character
him
on
away.
the team.
That's him away now. So,
But
I'll not be starting in the minute.
that's him finished. It was finished when Morelos put the ball through his legs and into the top net.
That was it. That was it.
It was done.
But
Career over.
I never thought it was a. Well, to be fair, you never really thought it was going to stay because Glass was his mate, so it wouldn't really seem like right for him to stay if Glass isn't there. If you know what I mean.
Aye.
But oh well. But I was watching it, mate, and especially that first half, man. This is fucking shit. But mate, see that display for the 150th. That is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life, man. That was brilliant.
It was good, like, especially with like the fact that they had made them like ponchos and that. So that
Stonchos. Oh wow.
We're hunchos on, eh?
Stonchos.
It was quite good like that, but I found it funny though because one of the boys that sits in the same row as us was pointing out because obviously they done it like red, white, blue.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
And then the next again bit in the actual Rangers fans was white, so they used the Aberdeen fans because obviously we knew they were going to be wearing red for the red part of the next bit of the display.
I thought that was quite funny. I mind seeing that.
And I think it was like it must have been about.
Right?
What, sorry?
What are you saying?
It must have been about like 25 minutes into the game, and not one other person had realised this. And this boy just brought it up, and we were all sitting going, "What the fuck?" It's just like how was nothing else noticed?
I heard that came in, right, and I was sitting there, and I was like sitting on my phone. I was like, "Do you want anything for the Chinese? I'm going to order one, right?" And everybody was giving the orders, and he was like, wait a minute, I've got something for you, right?" So he gets up and he comes back, and he gets his chicken pocket, and he pulls out this big blue, because he polystyrene, but blue plastic, and I was like, "What is that?" He's like, I was standing like this. I was like, for how long? He was like, 20 minutes. I'm like,
just holding it.
Just on that. I was like, anything else? And he went, oh. And he came back and he was like, look at this. And he turned round and he put it on, and it was the honcho. Standing there, he was like, look at this. And it was skin tight on him.
They must have no made that size for 1-0 or something. I don't know.
The height. Oh, it was funny, one.
But the Rangers game was just kind of shite. But you know what? As Rangers fans, we'll take that 3 points up the road.
Take a result.
Kept the 0.
As I said at the game, man, I would take 1-0 for now at the end of the season.
Mate, it'll win you the league. It'll win the league.
Aye.
Duncan, do you watch the Rangers game or see any highlights of that? Or you're not that bothered?
No, I'm not that bothered. I mean, I'm more focused on the English league at the minute. That's what I've been focusing on.
I
don't know why. It's Scottish football to me. Like, I'll always still be a Rangers fan at heart. Like, I grew up watching Rangers and stuff like that. And there is a part of me that I'll always like Rangers, but I'm just not that fussed about it now. I'm more into the English football. It's just what it hangs like.
Fair.
Old Firm comes. I like Rangers. I'll always hang you Rangers more than Celtic. I don't like Celtic that much. It's just why it hangs.
This is why it's called.
This
is why it's called bad takes. That's probably the worst take I've ever heard in my life from a Scottish person, but never know. Anyway, aye, right. We'll move on to so Adam can actually talk a bit. Livy v Celtic. Adam, your team finally beat the curse of 14 years of the spaghetti had. Talk us through it.
Tell you something, right? Probably should have only been 1-0.
Oh, mate, there's a lot to talk about.
Did he start doing this, man? Barring Scottish football. Gio was right.
Gerrard was right. Boyd.
See the first penalty, right? We only got a penalty. I can understand why he gave it, right? Wouldn't have said to me it was a penalty, right? You can't. Your arms on the deck.
Yeah,
well, we
do call.
We do. We just don't get them given to us, but we do call for that.
Yeah. Your arms on the deck. The ball's gone towards the goal. But your arm, you can't just. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's one of those ones. It's like you can see it given, you can see it no given, but it's just they're just not consistent with them. That's the only issue.
Callum McGregor should never hit another penalty in his life.
I'm not even gonna lie. The first time I saw it was the day where that penalty was. Get me right. It was actually too good a penalty.
I hit it
that
like
was the problem. He hit it just too good into the corner and it hit the post. Like how can
I get it, right? That like he's a captain, he's like that. Juranovic, I'll take the penalty, right? Baeta's a striker.
I was thinking that.
Let him hit the ball. That is his job. His job is to score the goal. Jota.
I was going to.
His job is to score goals. Do you know what I mean? Who? James Forrest.
No.
Let him hit the ball.
No.
How did his goal go in? Fuck knows how James Forrest's goal went in.
He's got his coat hangers and he's shrugging off the boy.
The angle he hit that
hit it with his left foot and it's went in.
Aye. I don't know how you
we Derek Ferguson scored. We Derek Ferguson scored.
Ralston's one wasn't a corner. It was a handball.
Oh mate, that corner, man. It was that corner.
I don't know how the rest were seeing it, right? But I can see why the lineman didn't see it.
I don't know. Like, maybe
his body's in the road here.
Aye, so you can't really, and the way it's bounced, it looks like.
I see the way. I'm thinking maybe with the ref was maybe he's because the Ross County players obviously challenged for it. Maybe it looks. I don't know. I can't remember what his angle was, but maybe he's thought it has bounced off the player the way the angle was. It's just
North County.
Wait, give me you watching it.
Yeah, I don't know why I said Ross County either. Sorry,
the Ross County player.
Sorry, it's because that game's still going on. That game's still going on. Sorry,
just run onto the park there.
Sorry, Livingston. Sorry, mate. My brain. We just went Ross County. Sorry, Charles Cook. So give me flashbacks. We Derek Ferguson scored. Made.
See, you have to be there to score them. I'd have put it right at the bar. Who was it? James Forrest.
Maida.
Who's the other one?
I don't know, mate. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really watch it.
No score your man.
No.
He was last week. I remember.
Was that last week that he scored?
I don't know. I
didn't pay attention to the games. I don't got a clue who scored for you.
Maybe I should have watched the highlights or something. To see if
it was an OG by Nicky Devlin.
Oh, I might seen that. I might it bounced off his chest, man. Oh, it was.
Because the boy never off his foot and it's went up there and he just kind of hit it in. But can't get anything wrong with that one. Probably a foul about 20 minutes before it and the ball didn't go out. That's about
it. Was that no way? It hit off Rogic's hand and they just played on.
Aye.
So I don't know.
You just tell me you didn't watch it.
I saw that clip though. I did see that clip.
Was it no Richard Foster or something that said that it wasn't the handball that was the thing for him? He said the handball would have been harsh. It was more the bit before that when I think it was Juranovic or Starfelt or something like that had the ball on the touchline. He reckons that the ball was out and the ball went out. See it. I mean, I seen the photo of it. I think it's very tight whether or not the ball's out. Okay, and obviously they say this thing like the Hale ball's got to be out of the line, but I think it's very tight whether or not that's the case.
Well,
they have the it's like goal line technology, right? And they can tell you if the ball's out of the line. How can you not tell you if the ball's out the park?
Aye, in all fairness, that probably should be a thing.
I think it's just because see the VAR thing. They wouldn't use that for the Ralston corner debate. They wouldn't use VAR for that. It's only if it's big stuff like lean to a goal or a red card or something like that.
See, in all fairness, they can't really use it for the Ralston thing because if they started using it then refs
Because
would
you
just become
don't
obsolete.
because they might have took the corner, they might have not scored, so it's like you don't know, like from then.
See if they start using it for all that stuff, you might as well just not have a referee anymore.
No,
It'd be
exactly.
absolutely pointless.
There'd be no point in refs at all.
No,
Well,
you might as well just sack them all.
but I
In all
final.
fairness, they should all be fucking sacked anyway. They're all shite.
That's Fraz's take on that.
That's my take on referees, pal. They're terrible, man. See some of the decisions that get let go, and then even when it goes to VAR, it's just, I think it's shocking, man. I mean, I think it was the Carabao Cup final, and John will probably disagree with me on this, with him being a Liverpool fan, me being a Chelsea man. But I thought Keita should have walked with his high boot
See that
that
one
goes into the leg.
because I think that's a weird one because they both go for it. But they
I
both
kind of
miss
say
the
they
ball.
both go for it, but
I know what you mean.
if you look at it back, I kind of say they both missed the ball, but the Chelsea player actually gets a touch on the ball. Even though he misses his original contact, he still gets the touch on the ball, which takes it away from Keita, and Keita comes in and clatters him. I think it's reckless and it's an endangering an opponent. And to me, looking with the rule book nowadays, that counts as a sending off.
See, I think it was the other way around. I probably would say it was an all, but I don't know. I think it is weird because like you don't know half the tackles nowadays. Like, what is a red card and what isn't.
I think
anyway,
football's changed that much.
But I final take on that, Adam. You happy with the result then? Obviously.
Aye. We're just going to win the rest of our games now. I've just said that I'm probably going to get beat one, and then you'll win the league.
You're going to beat twice after. But
I'll wait.
But just I doubt anyone watched. But I'll just go over the rest of the results. Dundee United and Hearts drew 2-2. Hibs drew.
I actually seen the highlights for that game.
Wait, I'm going to go through all of them. Right, just calm your horses, then you can talk. Because I don't want to go really talk about these that much. I've no looked at it. But Hibs, St Johnstone, nothing each. Motherwell, Dundee, 1 each. Ross County beat St Mirren 1-0. And a lot of boring games, to be honest. Apparently, the Dundee United Hearts game was meant to be some game though. Like Hearts made 4 changes in the first half.
Aye, there was a lot of meaty challenges went into it. I seen the highlights when I got home that night for the football, and in all fairness, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a red card or something in that game. They were all flying into each other. The penalty decision that got given in the game, I mean, Hearts couldn't really complain about that. Suter just sticks at his leg and brings the boy down, but it's not really anything he could do about it.
No, fair. I doubt anyone else really has any knowledge of those games.
Yeah.
Didn't watch any of them.
Right. We'll move on to so Duncan can get more involved now. The English Premier League games. Right. We'll start off with probably the most talking point. Man City 4, Manchester United 1 at the Etihad. Duncan, do you want to start off your take on that?
Now you're really getting it. That's just a complete hammering. I mean, United were in it at first. They looked all right. Sancho got a nice wee goal. Good player, but I think he's wasted at City. But aye, that's just my opinion there.
No, he was wasted at City, and then he went to United and he's wasted there and all.
Aye, he's wasted.
I'm back to Germany.
Don't know, like it'd be good. Maybe French league, but
I'd say Bundesliga's probably better than League One.
Aye.
More bad takes now.
City are just they're one of the teams that you just can't stop at the minute. They get everything.
Not managed to stop them. Fucking. The one team that you probably wouldn't expect to get a result against them. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Harry Kane.
I didn't.
The thing about that is as well.
Tottenham are shocking the new.
Oh, I mean, they pumped fucking Everton last night.
Again, Everton are shocking. So both of them.
Oh, here's do you think Everton will go down?
Really?
It's a tough one, because I think they've got a lot of good
one
players.
place away from relegation, I'm sure.
Yep.
Who's below them?
So You've got Norwich on 17 points,
bottom.
Watford on 19 points, Burnley on 21 points, and then Everton on 22.
They've
So
got
a point in front of Burnley.
They've got a game in hand on Burnley as well, to be fair.
Aye.
Right, here you go. The next game is Wolves.
Wolves, I think.
Then it's Wolves, then Newcastle, West Ham. Some of them are cup games. Palace one's cup. West Ham,
I can
Man
see
United,
Palace putting them at the cup.
Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester, Brentford, Arsenal. I think they'll get beaten on them.
It's not looking good for Everton fans. And see,
The
we
hell
are,
is right, when they appointed
They might get a
Lampard,
result.
I thought he would maybe come in and actually get them playing some good football, man. But they're still not getting results.
mate, Nathan Patterson's still not playing. He's played one in the cup and he came off at half time.
You're not really going to play him over Seamus Coleman at the minute, though. Until Seamus Coleman's done and hit retirement, he's not going to get a
Have they
start.
not been playing him at centre back?
Seamus Coleman was done a couple of years ago.
They're still playing Seamus Coleman at right back, and they're just
fair.
not getting Patterson a game.
See another team. Do you think Leeds could go down? That's they're treading on deep waters.
Fucking hell, Salah's just at the post.
I think Leeds
You're
will
about 5
scrape
minutes
it and
behind.
stay up.
Aye, it's a steam, mate, can't
What's sorry, Duncan? Come on,
I
lads.
think
stay on
Leeds
topic.
Leeds will scrape it and stay up.
Where are they?
I think under this new manager, they're actually going to play some good football. Like the game the other day against Leicester, I was looking at the stats before, like going to the Rangers game and that. And by the looks of it, they dominated the game. They had the majority of the shots and they had more possession and that. They just couldn't seem to get that final touch. I think what they're missing an actual out and out striker. With Bamford being injured, kind of killed
They're
them
also
a bit.
missing Calvin Phillips as well, and like the anchor in midfield. Like they've not got any like someone to get. They've got the second worst goal difference in the league, behind Norwich. They've minus 32.
I mean that was just kind of the way Bielsa played, though, wasn't it? It was never.
That was his
about,
downfall. That was his downfall.
It was never really about like holding teams out. It was just about outscoring them.
No, you can't do that in the league, man. Especially against the top teams. Like, you just can't. You can't really do that. But
Who's getting top four?
That's a good question, Duncan. Well, I think the first three are kind of much guaranteed.
City, Liverpool, and Chelsea are secured for their three spots.
Fourth,
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't even be surprised if Arsenal take that fourth.
I think Arsenal will. I really think Arsenal.
We're in a
will.
good spot right now to take that.
With the way Arteta's got them playing, considering how they started off this season, I mean, everybody was tipping them for relegation battle the way they were playing earlier on.
But he's got them playing, man. Credit to
We're
him.
a point in front of United at the minute. Sitting fourth and they're fifth, but we're a point in front of United, but we've got 3 games in hand.
3 games. Those 3 games could be
Aye.
the difference.
But our next games, right, yeah, one of them will lose because our next 3 games are Leicester, Liverpool, and Aston Villa. Leicester, I think, will beat. Liverpool, we're getting beat. And Aston Villa will beat.
That Leicester.
Leicester home or away?
Liverpool, I feel Leicester were home. Liverpool were home and Aston Villa were away. I think Liverpool, it wouldn't be like a complete tanning. Like Liverpool won't tan us 5-0, 6-0. Because I mean, Liverpool, what was their score? I think it was 1-0.
1-0. Well, they're just grinding results. They're in a title race, man. But I think Arsenal.
Back to Champions League.
What about you, Adam? Who do you think's getting it?
To be fair, I don't even watch English football that much. I watch it when it comes on, but see before I could turn English. If I've got a coupon on, or I could turn it off within 10 minutes.
Right, well, the top 4 race is between Arsenal, Man U, West Ham, Spurs. Spurs are in there, I'd say. But out of those,
I can't see Spurs doing it. What I would think that's helped Arsenal to be in this top 4 position though is getting rid of Aubameyang. All we need days to get rid of Lacazette, and that's it. Because ever since we had Aubameyang, we're losing games and everything. Got rid of him.
That was a ballsy move from Arteta, but it seemed to.
I don't think you could have a character like him in the dressing room.
Aubameyang never suited the style of play. He never suited the style of play for Arsenal. Arsenal were all this passy. Aubameyang was body him and hit it.
He quite suits Barcelona right enough.
Aye,
He's
it
still got
suits
4 goals or
Barcelona.
something.
Aye, good bangers at the
they're
minute.
kind of doing all right. Yeah. But
Aye,
4 goals in
fair
5 games or
fair
something.
play to Xavi for where he's got them. Like, I mean, he's managed to get them into the top 3, only a few points behind second.
it's Sevilla, no second. I'm sure.
I'm sure it is Sevilla that's in
Aye,
second
they
now. And even that, Sevilla aren't that far behind
Madrid, aye.
Madrid too.
I think that's Madrid's to win, I think.
It's definitely Madrid's title to win. I mean, if they somehow manage to lose that with the way they're playing and the way the other teams are playing, then just sack Ancelotti on the spot. Like,
Right, Adam, have you got a take on 4th place, or you know that bothered? Oh, you've disappeared.
West Ham.
Oh, fair. Who do you think's winning the league in the Premier League?
City.
West Ham. Man City.
it's West Ham forever.
Fraser,
West Ham are
Double.
massive.
Fraser, what do you think?
I mean, I think. See, if you'd asked me a couple of weeks ago, I think I'd have told you City. Like, I'd have said it was City's title and that there was never going to even be a challenge. But they've dropped points recently. It's silly results, and they're, you look at like the Everton game. They only ground out a 1-0 win. Obviously, getting a dodgy decision along the way with a handball.
That was lucky, and I hate VAR for that because I don't know how, without even VAR, I don't know how the ref even ever seen that was a handball.
Aye.
That
See, this
was
whole
annoying.
this whole the like line of your sleeve and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. See, if it comes off your hand, it comes off your hand. Okay, and if you're gained an advantage, and it wasn't even as if it was above his sleeve. It was like right on the very bottom.
I feel VAR City's fans because I mean they got a goal given to them against United when it was offside, but it was somehow onside.
So but Fraser, right? Money on the table. City or Liverpool? Who's winning it?
City.
I'm still going to say City because I think they're going to grind out wins and grind out results for now to the end of the season.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be the odd one out. I'm back in Liverpool, man. I think they're going to do it, man. I think they're going to beat City at the Etihad, and then they just need to keep winning all their games on goal difference.
The thing is with them 2 teams, but like it's the size of the depth of squads and that they can take out like City didn't play their striker.
That's mad how it's just
and
that
they can
style of football, man. They've managed to do.
Foden, you want to play 1 week and then next week they'll play Sterling and then
But see what
a false 9 and
they've managed to master. It's like, I think, because obviously to win the league title you need a striker to hit between 20 and 30 goals, but what they've done is they've just spread the goals around their team. Like between
like Mahrez will have like 10 and Sterling will have 12
5 to 10 around different positions, man. Like that's another way to win it. So it'll be interesting.
You look at like Cancelo, man. Cancelo's popped up with how many goals a season sale, you know what I mean? That's coming for like a left back.
He's a player, man. Like he can actually play anywhere, I think. Cancelo, I think he's a really good player, man. Like,
stick him in the sticks and see how well he goes.
Ederson's Ederson's pretty much a fucking centre midfield in goals, man. See his zings.
Some of the passes that man plays is actually unreal.
It's interesting. I didn't even ask. I didn't actually ask you around the thing. Who do you think's winning the Scottish League? We'll start with you, Fraz. Who's winning? We'll get to you, Fraz. Who's winning?
Honestly, I didn't even ken that. It's very tight, and with the way the 2 teams are playing, I mean, I know Celtic won 3-1 at the weekend, but both teams have just been grinding out results like of recent, and I think at any point both teams could drop points to anybody, not even just to each other. They could drop points to anybody in the league. So I think it's going to be a right close one, but currently at the moment, I think Celtic's got the edge just on the fact that they're ahead and their goal difference is that big too. Goal difference to me counts as a point.
That's a fair statement.
Because even if we were to draw level with them, they're still going to be ahead.
So
what is the goal difference between us?
Like 9 or 10.
9 or something. 9 or something goals. Like.
So who
But-
you going? Who you going then for us?
11
At
by
the
way,
moment,
for the goal
at the
difference.
moment,
11.
I'm going to say Celtic because I don't see them dropping enough
It's not
points. I
very
don't see us
staunch.
winning every
It's
game
not very
between
staunch.
now and the end of the season. I mean, I'd love to say us and just be like, aye, we're going to win the league. But to look at it from a realistic point of view, I don't see, as I say, I don't see us getting maximum points between now and the end of the season. And I don't see them dropping enough points for us to go ahead of them.
That's
I
fair.
think if we drop points, it'll be to use, but I think we'll still scudges.
So
So,
you,
sorry.
what? Who you saying, Adam? You seem like on the fence
Aberdeen.
here.
Aberdeen. No, Celtic's going to win the league.
Dead certain. That's final answer.
Aye.
Fair.
Aye.
Duncan, I know you don't pay attention that much, but
No, well, I know about this though. I think it's coming down to the old firm.
I'd say I'd
But
agree with
It's coming down to who, but then it's also, is Rangers just focus on Europa? Are they focusing on the league too? What they're doing? I don't know, because obviously
think-
again they've
I
got
think
cover up stuff.
See if Rangers go this week and like drop points, Europa. That's it. They'll
Aye,
just
that's
focus
it.
on
If they
Europa.
drop points, they'll
Yeah.
focus on Europa and no care.
Honestly, I think it'd be great for us to drop points except we're playing in the cup this weekend. So
Well, I didn't know what you're playing.
To be fair, it's the same team that's the next league match, which is weird. But Duncan, Rangers or Celtic, who's winning it?
Again, it's coming down to the old firm, but I'd say Celtic. I think they'll edge it.
I'm going
The
to
way
be
they played it, the way they played in the old firm the first time, I'm saying Celtic.
And look at half the players that played in that game, and Hatati, where's he went, sir? Baller, and then just
That
his first three
next
games, and
level, next level Nakamura. As soon as in that old firm he was at the edge of the box, I said to my dad, I was like, he's hitting that. I know he's got a ping on him. He hit it, goal, because that's what he can do. I know he can. You just the players that Celtic now have are at a different level.
That's fair. I'm going to be the odd one out again. I'm backing my team. Rangers, they're going to do it. They're going to win Europa League, the Scottish Cup, treble. Here we go. I would say you're saying focus on what? Why not just focus on both? They're professional football players.
Nah, they're going to drop somewhere.
Nah, man, I'm backing my team. I think people are moaning at Gio. All that matters is results. I will take 8 more 1-0 wins. That's all it takes to win the league.
I swear I'm taller than Joe.
That's
I
hard,
wouldn't
man.
go that
It's
far.
like-
though, mate.
It's 5'10". I don't get where this power came from.
No, he's no. No, he's no.
Oh, anyway, right.
How tall is he?
He's 5'10".
Adam's away to go and fucking Google.
Aye,
this, man.
Adam's-
He's got-
Adam's-
He's no 5'10".
Ah, he is.
In all
Yeah,
fairness,
I'm going
John,
to
see
know.
if
I'm
you
going
look
to
at
know.
him on the sidelines, he doesn't look 5'10". Eh?
No, he doesn't look
Right,
5'10".
Right, I tell you something. Right, it says he's 5'10", but he's not 5'10".
He's no 5'10".
All right.
Not a chance.
I don't know how
Adam Ken's more than Google.
I don't know how
Tell
we've,
you that it's not
we've got into
5'10".
this, but see, you're talking of win the league, right? I want to add a wee question here. What's your favourite? All right, I'm gonna just so Duncan
Right.
doesn't feel left out. What?
Wait a minute. Right,
I don't mind.
wait. It says Ange Postecoglou is 5'10", and he's about a foot taller than him.
That was like that. It was
Join
that
the
much
youth
of a
club.
difference. It was that much of a difference.
I'm gonna find pictures of the both of them.
And just
I'll
got the
show you
heels
No,
on, man.
Make sure
He's
you.
got the big bits
And just got the heels on. Make sure you don't have. You know the one that edited, so it looked like Andrew's up there. All right, Adam. While you do that, I'll ask you. Right, it doesn't need to be Scottish. It can be English as well. What's like, from what you can remember? Because obviously there's ones maybe you're a wee boy you couldn't really remember. What's your favourite title race that you can remember? We'll include English Premier League as well. Right, I'll start with Duncan. Duncan,
all right.
Duncan first.
What was that? Sorry.
Like, what's your favourite title race that you can remember? It can either be Scottish or English. Like something that was won in like the last game of the season.
Gonna say, and it's a boring one, but it's just the most iconic one that I can always know of, and it's that City with United, Aguero.
Aguero.
Yeah,
The Aguero moment.
I
Yeah.
think that
I
probably
think
is.
it's going to be that.
That
I think
probably
that's,
is
I think that's the most
Premier.
for the English one.
I don't think there's anything that really tops that I can think of.
There's not. I don't know if there's one for Scottish, unfortunately, but I would think.
Wait,
that's the one.
what?
What are you doing?
Oh, mate,
Helicopter
Helicopter Sunday, man. Scott McDonald, the hero.
Played that well against Celtic. They went out and fucking signed them.
Helicopter Sunday. Either that or when Rangers won the league in 7 minutes.
Against Kilmarnock, Kyle Lafferty with a chip over the top of the keeper.
Two great moments. In my personal one, just because I can actually remember this more, it's the 7 minutes one. Just because see the Helicopter Sunday, I can't really remember that as much because I was a wee boy. Like I can't really remember it as like clearly in my head, if you know what I mean. What about you, Adam? You're still researching the height?
No, I gave up with that. Favourite one, probably title race. Probably Man City. But to be fair, I don't watch English football, but definitely Man City.
Any Celtic ones? Even if Celtic, like there could have still been a title race, but they could have maybe won it like a couple games before.
Maybe 2016 or something. So
what the Invincibles?
It was
good title race.
pretty shite season if
No.
you ask me. Like.
Well, if I ask you, I. But no,
it wasn't even a title race.
No, there was no title race at all. No, go to Man City. Man City won. Because when you watch it, I'd say like all the Man United players are finished and they're all fucking.
City were losing.
No got a clue what's happening.
City were losing. They had to score 2 like stoppage time goals.
The thing that gets me is it's not even the
assist.
Balotelli's only assist for City.
That's what I was just about to talk about was the assist there. It's everybody takes the iconic moment as obviously the goal, the whole Aguero commentary and stuff like that. It's like, but if you actually watch it back, it's the way Balotelli takes the ball and turns.
He falls
and then
he's
falling, but he still manages to get the pass through to Aguero to like score the goal. It's his work rate there that gets that goal. Kind of like if it wasn't for him, City wouldn't have won that league.
That's probably one of the greatest feelings in the world, man. Like just scoring a last minute winner to like just obviously the league is like that's just something, man. But also in like cup finals and that.
Also, wee fun fact, wee bit off topic, but did you know that Balotelli is the only Italian player to ever win the Premier League?
I saw that. That's mad.
Like you'd think like the amount of years it's been going on that there'd be at least one other Italian has won it, but
because obviously Jorginho hasn't. Trying to think of anyone else really.
I mean, fucking there could have been a number of them, man. But I mean, I know that Makeda was close.
He didn't.
United. He actually won the league. However, he didn't play enough games to be. To get a winner's medal or that.
I think you told me that actually a couple of weeks ago. Mickey, but he didn't. That's a weird start. That big Balotelli. But I pretty much can wrap that up. But preview for the weekend. I'm gonna say, and before weekend, we're touching on Rangers versus Red Star on Thursday. What are you thinking, Fraz?
Tough game. I mean, Red Star are like no mugs. I mean, Chelsea's went there in recent seasons and only came away with a draw. There's been bigger teams than us went there and managed to only come away with a draw. They've been a tough team to crack. I think their likes of their defensive work is really well set. So I do imagine it's probably going to be like a lot of the games in the league where it's going to be, you know, kind of an attack versus defence kind of game. But I think we can manage to pull through. I mean, you pull through against Dortmund, who were the favourites to win it. You know what I mean?
Who's to say you can't?
To be honest, you go into these games and anything can happen with them. You know, you go in as the favourite to win it and you come out and it just doesn't happen for you, or you can go in as being, you know, the underdogs and come away with one of the best results that you'll see all season. But I think the home game's a big one for us. If we can get the tie kind of finished in that first leg, then I'll be happy.
I'll take a Walter Smith performance over there. Nothing each. Sit back in. I will take that, man. 1-0 or 2-0 at Ibrox. Nothing each away. I'll take that. Bye. Any of your guys' thoughts on Thursday? I think Rangers could go through it.
Rangers, I think they will. I think they'll beat Red Star. Red Stars, I think probably is their luckiest draw that they've got in this out of them.
And then a few of the other ties, like there's going to be some big names getting knocked out this round. So,
see, to be fair though, like these are talking about like going to Red Star and getting a result in that, but he's went to Germany and fucking pumped Borussia Dortmund.
Dortmund, exactly.
It's a totally different game though, eh? Is that?
See, the thing is with these kind of teams, but it's like you can't. Like you can watch German football and you can watch Italian football and they all fucking play the exact same. But see, we like Red Star and all the like teams like that, you don't know how they play because they all play different. It's like coming up here. It's like
watching Bodo Glimt. You never know how they're going to turn up. Sometimes
they were fucking sick, by the way.
They were good, man. Norwegian champions.
Bunch of plumbers coming out and playing absolute techers, eh?
See, be fair, see if their plumbers get them signed here now. I'll give them.
I like that guy for Sparta Prague last year who was the Lecky, like the Sparky, and he scored a hat trick against Celtic.
He scored a hat trick. Get him signed. See their left back, the tall dark boy. He was unreal. He was getting the ball and he was like, see you later, son. Right back from left back.
He was good on the ball, man.
He was amazing. Mate, he was sick. And they had the boys in the wing, but they must have just been like, actually, when you get the ball, just run at them. They seen Greg Taylor and thought, who is this? Is he the plumber? And they've got the ball.
That right wing. I mean, I saw that right wing for Boda. He was tearing like that, like the right flank up, man. He was a good player.
The tall boy with the long hair.
Was that the boy that shushed all the Celtic fans and that?
He went down, right? He went down injured for like 20 minutes or something, right? And then everybody's like, boo, can't fuck it up. 2 minutes later, he's got the ball. Greg Taylor, see you 6 step overs, crossed the ball and scored. And you're sitting there like that. Like, how's he just picked that out?
Rangers sign him.
Wouldn't he be surprised if you all sign him?
Aye. But then there's the Scottish Cup at the weekend. Glasgow versus Dundee. It's both the Glasgow teams away to Dundee. That's what both
all the Celtic fans weren't overly happy that their game got moved to the Monday.
Well, it's because they couldn't play both.
That was the thing. The police had a problem with both ties being played on the same day in the same city, that close to each other.
They're literally like 100 yards away, man.
Even if they had them like hours apart, obviously you would just get like one set of fans for whatever game was played earlier. They would have hung about and there were definitely going to be problems. But they couldn't move the Rangers game with us playing on the Thursday due to having to have a certain amount of days in between the fixtures. But
I don't know why Celtic
fans
couldn't play on the Saturday because the Hearts game's at 7:45 on Saturday. That's a weird one.
That's what happens, it's all about the TV now,
Premier Sports.
It's when you can get the telly at what time and all that.
It's a strange one, but do you reckon Rangers will win that one, Fraz?
It's like every other game, eh? You just imagine you go down there and it's going to be 10 men behind the ball, and if you can get a goal and hold on to it, it'll be the exact same, eh?
You know, it's just mental that we're just saying Rangers will beat Red Star, go to the quarterfinals in Europa League, but then go to Dens Park and no sure if they win or not. That's just mental.
But
Scottish football.
It's just totally different, you know. I mean, you play in Europe and teams actually maybe want to like play against you and go forward, whereas teams in Scotland just sit back and just say try and break us down. It's no good football to watch, to be honest.
Doesn't really highlight the Scottish game, but I'm going to say Rangers win. I'm going to go for 2-0. 2-0 Rangers.
I think we'll get 3, depending on what team he puts out. I think it'll be if he puts out a strong squad, then I think we'll get 3. 3.5 for us.
Adam, what's your take on Rangers Dundee?
Dundee 1-0.
Duncan, what's your take? I know you don't follow, but
Follow. 2-0 Rangers.
nice, right. And then on the Monday night, it's the other Dundee United against the Celtic. We'll start with you, Adam.
4-0 Celtic. Giacomakis perfect hat-trick again.
Who's getting the other goal?
Jota.
Ange for the touchline.
Ange.
So, we go to penalties and it's Ange. Ange hits all of them.
Duncan, what do you think? Celtic, Dundee United.
Celtic 3-0.
Fraz.
I'm going to say Celtic 3-1.
I know I could see the one. I could see Dundee United, Tony Watt.
I can imagine with the way Dundee United play, I reckon they maybe nick one goal off.
Can I imagine, right? I can imagine Tony Watt like scoring. He just goes up Celtic fans like that.
What he done against? What he done against?
LB's got the hits to Celtic fans first. To be fair, man.
I know.
I'll say Celtic. I think it'll be a close game. I think there'll be 2-1. 2-1, I think. I think Dundee. Well, I say close. I mean, like Dundee United will do what they do. 10 men in the box, throwing bodies, blocking shots, and that. But Celtic they seem to find a way, man, and it's annoying. But I think it'll be 2-1 Celtic. And then
I reckon Jota's going to tear Charlie Mulgrew apart.
Hearts St Mirren. Got to be Hearts in it. The jam tarts, the watery farts.
St Mirren
I'd imagine so.
Going for St Mirren.
St Mirren 1-0.
I don't know. Depending on how bad the Hearts injuries were throughout their last week game, if they've got a full squad, then I do imagine that they'll come through the tie.
Duncan, what's your take?
Who's this between, sorry?
Hearts and St Mirren. Glamour tie that.
That'll be a Hearts win anyway. I don't know what the score would be, but I'll just say a Hearts win.
I think Hearts enough. I think it'll be 2-1. 2-1 Hearts.
2-1
Hibs. That kind of wraps up that. Any of you lads doing anything exciting at the weekend of that? Before we head off?
No, I'm having a quiet and back for a concert yesterday, Adam. Time to relax.
No bad like.
Big David.
Big Dave.
Man like Dave.
What about you, Fraz?
Yeah, no, not much. I went and seen Batman last night.
Oh, mate. So good.
Don't even start. Don't even start. Don't even start.
John.
I have no interest.
You see the bit where him and Alfred just started shagging in the back gate? How good was that?
Don't know, but we'll wait. If we talk about that in this, we need to wait till everyone's seen it. We need to wait like a month, so there's no spoilers of that for anyone else.
A month?
But like, oh mate,
if there's no way
that's the rule. That's the rule. You need to wait at least a month before you can spoil a film.
It's not my fault I've not seen it already. I'll talk about it when I want to talk about it.
Well, that was fun, lads. I enjoyed that. Some Terry Mendes patter. But I don't know.
Some outro, but some outro.
I was waiting for you to say something. I feel like I'm carrying the direction of this, man.
Oh, Leroy Sané, player, just scored. Anyway, right.
Does that give 7-1?
John, can you zoom into my face for the outro for this?
I don't know if I wait. Well, I'll do it. I can do it in the editing thing, but I can't. Do it. Oh wait! I can actually. Adam, just start speaking. Just start speaking.
Can you see me now? Can you see me now? That's us done. I'm going to my bed now. Bye.
Oh, brilliant, lads. Brilliant. Round of applause. First episode in the books.
Sam
man.
out trophy.